Hi, welcome back to the workshop. My Adirondack chair that I made about 10 years ago has seen better days. This video was going to be about making another one, but with the success of my slot chair I decided to try and make something smaller and lighter that I could take to the beach or camping. Here's how I went about it. As usual, I start off by rough cutting my larch timber. Using my jointer, I face one side, then put everything through the thicknesser to finish size. Using the jointer again, I square at one edge and then cut them to finish width. Using my router, I create a template for my back seat combination. Reducing the size of the slot chair means the front legs are less under your backside, making it unstable. Adding a curve to the back leg combination allows for more upright back with the feet further forward. I trace this shape onto the prepared stock and cut it out just shy of the line. Using double-sided tape to hold the template in place, I route it to the final dimension. And then cut the ends to the desired shape. The front of the seat needs a slot cut for the crossbar. Next, I turn my attention to the top and bottom cross rails for the backrest. Marking them out, I tape some stock to my bench and then using my large compass draw a radius. I then cut them on my bandsaw. The cuts are then cleaned with a compass plane. This next component is going to form the bottom half of the slot in the backrest, so it requires a bevel. To give some clearance when packing the chair away, I add some rebates into the top slot bar. I actually didn't need to cut them so deep. Now onto the backrest. I first rough cut some 30mm square stock. Then using a jig, I route in the finished curve. As my router bit isn't long enough, I raise it and then finish the cut. Next I rough cut the other side. And clamp it into another jig and route it to its final dimension. The seat slats all require drilling and countersinking. I then knock off the edges with a flock plane. Finally, I use a roundover bit to soften edges. I forgot to cut some mortises for the stretchers, so I hand chisel these in. Everything now gets a good sand. I start the glue up with the seat, adding the stretcher, crossbar, and the last slat gets glued and screwed in. This then gets set aside to dry. The back gets the stretcher, the lower slot and the lower crossbar. Flipping it over, I add the upper slot and then finally the top crossbar. Once the glue is dried, I screw in the central back slat and then space out the others so I can mark where to drill and cut. Using my compass, I then draw the top of the back of the rest. I then cut the back slats to length and finish them on the bench sander. Turning my attention to the seats, I use the same spaces to lay out the slats. And once they're in place, I drill and screw them in. Even though this wood is larch, which will weather nicely, I decide to add some oil to help protect it. When flat, the seat slots inside the backrest. It slides out and then slots through the backrest to create the chair. I hope you like this build. Please subscribe for more videos from Kingston Lane Workshop, and thanks for watching.